and you've been following our channel. I've been experimenting with the iPhone. So if you're watching, please let me know in the comments if you can hear me. Try to use this microphone because it's a little bit noisy around. So it's quite important because I've been experimenting with the iPhone 12. Yeah, that's it, and that's noise from the Samsung. So I'm still your Android guy. Still have to do that. But I've been experimenting with the iPhone, and this claim, this big claim about iPhone is that iPhone is more secure than Android and all that. So it's one of the things I want to talk about because today I've been just doing a lot on the PC here. I've been experimenting. I wanted to know, and the good news is that a lot of good things are coming to Apple. We are now going to get RCS messaging. I know that Apple is not going to implement it. There will still be that blue bubble, green bubble Android stuff. Of course, they will try to keep themselves distinct from other Android users, but there are things we ought to share. I mean, we should be able to send message. I showed a colleague, a relative. I showed a relative iMessage this evening, and I was like, "But it's like WhatsApp video call." And I was like, "Okay." So there are things I believe that everybody should be enjoying, like this RCS message is at least one of them. I mean, if not for EU, I think Apple will still be playing the lidallying on some of those things, but good for EU. They are making it here. It's going to be here from 2024, and then also there'll be side loading. As your Android guy, man, I can't wait. So just make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you turn notification. I will be experimenting. In fact, I've been experimenting with the iPhone 12, and then the video that's going to come out next week, midweek. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notification apple. So people ask now, can you really unlock the iPhone? So can you unlock the iPhone if the iPhone is locked? So that's what people are asking, and then I did it. Trying to get my email back off old smartphone. Okay, Bobby. I like the name Bobby. Trying to get your email. You might get the email, but the password might be a problem. There's still a way to do that. There's a way to do that, but I'll come to that. Just stay. Just make sure Bobby stay in the video. So the reason why I actually got iPhone is because people who use iPhone. I'm Android guy. I have XDA senior member since 2013 or 2014. I've developed apps for Android. I've built, I've coded. Actually, I studied computer science in university, so I just love customization. And my God, I managed to install SwiftKey on I managed to install SwiftKey on these, and it's just funny, just very funny, just very funny. Let me show you. This is SwiftKey keyboard on the iPhone, and then I'll quickly show you the Swift keyboard on the Android. So what people don't even know is that even though this is Swift keyboard on the iPhone, it is still very limited. Like, it is still very limited, that you cannot do much with it. Like, you can't do nothing much with this guy at all. Like, the customization that Android users are getting on the Swift keyboard, they can't even be compared. So let me show you the two of them so you can see the difference. Okay, let me open this one. You can see the difference between these two keyboards. So watch this. So let me try and bring it close. You may not be seeing my face. So this is the difference between these two keyboard. I have to be able to force myself to, to get the iPhone to, customize this a little bit, but it has limited option on the iPhone. So if you're still watching now, just keep an eye. I'm going to move to the iPhone keyboard. So this is the iPhone keyboard. Okay, it's bringing let me open something that can give me, let me open something that can give me, let me open something that can give me option. Okay, so this is the iPhone keyboard. And then if I tap here, I get to the Swift keyboard. So just look at the difference. Let me show you the difference. So this is the option that you have on iPhone. And there's no shortcut here like symbols, other sign. So that's all you get. So this is the switch now. But then if you tap on this, then we can select another keyboard, which is the Swift key keyboard. You can just see the difference between these two alone. So one of the things I'm going to be doing for those who want to move from Android to iOS, or those who are on iOS to want to go to Android, I'm going to be the bridge for you, this recent time, because I want to really, really make content about this, because it's not about Apple being Apple. It's the fact that people are not getting the basics, like the basic thing you need to enjoy in a smartphone, the versatility, the customization, the ability for your smartphone to do a lot. Now with the keyboard, you have to go to the symbol. Let me show you that. Let me show you that. You have to, if I'm on iPhone keyboard, so let me go to iPhone keyboard. If I'm on iPhone keyboard and I'm typing, if I want to go and put a symbol, I have to come here and click. And even here, I will not see the hash. The hash, I have to click again to be able to see the hash. So it's that bad. Now, if I am on Swift key or anything, so you have all the symbols right on the key as you're typing, percentage, at, asterisk, and all that, and you can long press to open up a lot of stuff. So that is one thing that, even though I have Swift key on Android and I have it on iPhone, so let me show you the two of them. You can see the distinct clarity that the iPhone have the symbols, multiple language. iPhone can only do two languages. I can do up to 10 languages on that. So what I wanted to talk about before my time start running out, I don't want this video to be very long. I want to talk about a application. So there's these companies that have been reaching out to me that they want me to test whether the application and all that, and I was like, hey, I'm not ready for that. But now I'm kind of ready for them. So I have gotten my phone unlocker, and can it unlock a locked iPhone? Yes, it can, because I did that. It was able to unlock a locked iPhone. Can it be used to remove Google ID from a device? Yes, it can do that. But there is a catch. So these are the things you'll be expecting. Midweek next week, that video will be coming out thanks to my phone wiper that give me that key for me to test out the application. So yes, your iPhone, even though it's locked, can actually be unlocked with that app in a very simple step. The iCloud Apple ID can be removed from your phone if it is there, but there is a catch to that. Many people think, okay, it's because of that it's not secure. Apple is not secure. No, there's a catch to that. So get ready, subscribe, turn on notification bell icon. By Wednesday, which is midweek, that video is going to come out. So I want you to be the first to get it. So be sure to stay tuned, because it was interesting. I'm still just working on that. You can see the code used for iTunes, to make backup. Of course, the first rule, you have to make backup. So yes, iPhone is secure, Android is secure, especially if you have a locked bootloader. So for my backup phone on Android, I always have to have a locked bootloader, and Samsung have Knox and all that. So if somebody wants to unlock your bootloader, it's going to wipe out all your information and all that. So, but iPhone also does some things better than Android in terms of security, Find My Phone and all that. But that's due to the fact that this guy is a locked system. So it's just on one person to determine the level of security and all that. So yes, I finally tested out an application that can actually unlock your iPhone and then remove the iCloud account or Apple ID that is locked inside the phone. So I'll be doing the full video next week. It will be coming out midweek, most likely. And I really, really want you to watch that. So make sure I'm going to be bringing out. So the reason why I got iPhone so I can experiment with it. So some of you don't know, I've not used iPhone before in the past. It's not as if I've not tried. I don't have iPad. I don't have Apple stuff. Of course, I have Apple ID. I have a lot of apps and music I've bought. But what I want to do now is to start experimenting. And it's so wonderful to see the RCS coming and side loading coming. So I'm going to be bringing you all the fun stuff that you can do with iPhone. Yes, you can use another keyboard on iPhone, but you can't use it in their own app. Like you can use external keyboard on iMessaging. You can use external keyboard for FaceTime or any other thing that is Apple product where you have to search. So I'll have to check whether you can use it in App Store. So let's check out that one. I remember I've not tried that one out. So this is App Store. Let me click on the keyboard. Yes, you can use you can use a third-party keyboard on the App Store. So this is the App Store, and I can use Swift key. But you can use it on the iMessaging, maybe encryption or security or anything. So that's just that. So let me go back and show you. This is iMessaging. This is iMessaging now. Let me pull out a keyboard. So automatically, it's pulling out their own keyboard, and I cannot switch it. I cannot switch it. But if I go back to App Store, let me go back to App Store here, and then I tap on this global stuff. I can use the my Swift keyboard on this. So that's just that. It's just a quick update and things happening, and much more videos we're going to bring for all of you. So thank you for joining me live. This is my first vertical live video. Also trying out to see how this thing works. So thank you for joining me live. Until I see you in the next one, it's peace.